We're on page 3. Chase's father climbed down from the tree and gave his son a thumbs up sign, which Chase took to mean that he could continue with his renovation, and maybe, just maybe, they could put the past behind them and get on with their lives. It turned out that they did get on with their lives, but it wasn't the life Chase had been expecting. So, I want to pause there. It turned out that they did get on with their lives, but it wasn't the life Chase had been expecting. They're being very ominous there, or sort of like telling us something is about to happen. So I'm wondering what is changing. Like, what is going to change? What is going to happen that is going to change the course of Chase's life so much? He's already lost his mother and his sister. So, what else could possibly happen to change the course of his life? Chase's father reached down and picked up the nail gun. He shook the rain off of it, looked up at the sky, ... Perfect time to make a prediction. So stop and make your own prediction. That's what they have this here for. They have it set up so you can make your own prediction. What's going to happen next? Think about what's happened so far, what we know is going on right now. What's a prediction you could make? Write it down and put it on a sticky. Chase was still a little shaky about what happened next. There was a blinding flash of white light, followed by a deafening explosion that shook the house. When Chase's eyes cleared from the flash, he saw his father crumpled beneath the tree. So already you could be thinking about what you think might have happened. You can probably make a pretty good guess. His clothes were smoking. Chase ran out of the house, yelling. The sharp stench of ozone filled the backyard. His father wasn't breathing. The snaps on his shirt were fused to his chest. People showed up from all over the neighborhood. A couple of them were doctors. They started giving him CPR. Chase couldn't watch. He looked up at the tree. His father's left boot was dangling by its shoelace from a lower branch. So by now I hope you figured out that he was struck by lightning, which is not great. Let's read on to see if he's okay or not. 2 days later, his father came out of his coma. When Chase told him how terrible he felt about leaving the tools outside, his father laughed and said, "That bolt of lightning was waiting for me my whole life, Chase. If it hadn't nailed me in the backyard, it would have gotten me in the front yard, walking to my truck or later at the job site. You can't hide from your fate." On the road with his father over the past year, Chase had thought a lot about the word fate and decided that it was one of those little words with a big meaning. So take a minute to think about the question and actually write an answer, or talk about an answer even. What is Chase's dad, I missed the word dad. What does Chase's dad believe about the bolt of lightning and fate? He talks a lot about the bolt of lightning in this part. He talks about the bolt of lightning and he talks about fate. And we're going to talk more about fate and what you think it means over the next couple of days. But if you want to talk about what you think fate is, you can talk about that. Chase is reminding us here that it's been a year. That once we go to page 5, it is 2 p.m., 1:58 p.m. current time. This was a year earlier. So this part of the story, that's why it's all italicized, was like a memory that Chase was having. It was a year ago. Okay, and it's telling us here, on the road with his father over the past year. So they've been on the road. For some reason, they've been on the road driving for the past year. But at least we know the father is still okay. I can't imagine if he had lost his sister and his father and his mother.